Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So today, I'm not sure if my camera is on my arm well enough. Anyway, if it pops off, you'll never see this video. I'll start over. Okay, so today we are going to try our hand at, what are we trying our hand at? Hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And this is week 33. I am still a bit behind. And this is signature inserts. So that is what we're going to be working on today. I did do a prototype. So this is what it looks like. And boo-boo, look. My Eiffel Tower is upside down. So I glued the page because essentially what you're doing, and I'll show you in a moment, and certainly if you saw her video you have already saw it, but we're taking two pieces of paper and gluing them together and then turning them over and making them into pockets. So we have a pocket here and a pocket here, and then pretend this was part of your signature. It just goes here and it is actually sewn in with your signature, so you would have a pocket there, and then your page, and a pocket there with an Eiffel Tower upside down. So I will figure out a way to cover that up. And actually, I think I'm going to raise you guys up just a little, maybe there. Yep. I think that's okay. I can still tell it's in there crooked, so I really hope the angle you guys are getting is good enough. So we're just going to set this to the side. So that's the concept and what we will be making today. So I pulled out some papers, and since we're folding them in on themselves, they could actually be just one-sided paper. If you go printing out two-sided papers, then you're essentially just going to waste what's on the inside. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to figure out how many's here. Okay, got it. So, excuse me. So this digital kit is actually from, okay, what's the problem here? There we go. This digital kit is from Luna Rozuko, or Ruzuko. And this is called Luna Blue Vintage Blue is the name of this kit. So I thought what we would do next are, and I have another one of her kits as well, are these two. And I'm actually going to do these guys in a different order than what Rachel did. And there will probably need to be some cutting down because, you know, I can't fold straight. Probably not even going to be able to glue that straight. But we're going to do our best. How about that? So I thought these two would look good together because of the flowers. Excuse me. So what we are going to do, and I'll just go ahead and tell you the gunk is still in the top of my chest. So, yeah. Makes the voice even worse than it normally is. So we're just going to put some glue there. And this time we're going to try to make sure we're not gluing it upside down. And then make sure everything's completely out of my way here, and then we're just going to glue that there. Yeah, and I could already tell it's like wonky, right? But anyway, so we got that glued together. It'll end up being what it bees. How about that? So we don't need this anymore right now. So we will, I'm trying to use these three fingers, guys. Did go, excuse me. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is each corner here we are just going to fold it over a little bit like this. And what we're doing is kind of creating a little bit of a gusset. That way that pocket is not so tight. And we will clip our corners, Lord willing. Yep. I still can't really feel these 3 fingers, so. Okay, so we got that side. And then we're just going to turn it over. And you can, you know, please go back and watch Rachel's video, because she did do hers a lot different than I'm doing mine. So I was just trying to figure out what would be the easiest way for me to do this with my hands. So, okay, again, we're going to snip and snip. Okay, all the snipping is done. Alright, so now, this is what we have. So we're going to bring this over. And don't worry about this. Just, you don't have to bring it to that line. Just make whatever size you want. If you have a regular size journal, I think you can, like a 9x6. I'm thinking you can go up to like a 5, 5.5. And right here, 1, 2, 3. Nope, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be around 4.5. And all I'm doing is lining up the bottom. And then if we need to, we can tear some off the top. Or cut some off the top. And then we're going to take this side and bring it in. And we are not going to go all the way up to it. What am I lining up? The bottom, did I say? Because I know it's going to be crooked as all get out. So you want to leave a little bit of space here, because that's where we're going to fold it. And that's where it's actually going to be sewn into your signature. So you can see already how I did not cut that straight. But we're going to go right there and call it done. So see how we have a little space there. Well, this one's going to be pretty because it's, you know, actually nothing is upside down. So that should be good. Alright, so once you get that done, we're going to come back in. This is our bottom. Pay attention to top and bottom. And we are going to put some glue down here on the bottom to close that up. So it's our top pocket. And then we'll glue down our little gusset here that we made. Get that glued up good. And then just fold it over and hope for the best. There we go. That was us hoping for the best. And then we are going to do this one the same way. Again, just put some glue here along the bottom. This is really awkward because, you know, I'm holding the glue, but I can't feel it. And these fingers are, you know, hurting bad enough to be a nuisance, I guess. That just seems like it doesn't want to come out right or good enough. I thought I had it, you know, all cleaned out good, but perhaps not. Let's go ahead and put the lid on that. then we are just going to take this and line it up. There we go. So we got that. And I don't think we're going to need to cut anything off of that. So right here in the middle of this is where we are going to fold it over. And that should be, hopefully, yep, right down that spot. And that's where it will be sewn into the signature. And then you just take whatever it is you use, and we are going to snip these out. I think I'll do I think I did the other ones too deep, so we'll try not to go too deep on these and try to get them center-ish. Now, these don't match here, but that's not going to matter. And it's not going to matter because there's going to be pages in between there. So that is how that's going to look. And, you know, you can decorate them. This, I don't think, needs anything. So, yeah. Is that up a little bit? Nope, I think we're good. So, there we go. That is what we are making. It's really pretty. I like this idea. Okay, so there's number 2. Alright, so let's see about a number 3. So we have these. Okay, let's do these two because these have lots of blue on them. And, okay, yeah, it goes that way. So you say, let's at least try to make sure we get it the right way. Okay, so we're going to do one with these two. And then, excuse me, maybe we'll do one more. And I'm thinking I'm going to do that like that. So we will put the glue here. Use whatever glue floats your boat. Okay, so let's try to hold this way. Get plenty of glue on there. Yesterday, guys, those fingers were so sensitive, I couldn't even stand to touch them. Or have anything else touch them, for that matter. Okay, so now, Lori, try to pay attention. And get it on there straight. Okay. Alright, there we go. That is what we're going with. Just check again and make sure it's not upside down. I mean, I thought I was doing so good with the other one, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh my. Okay, so now let's do our snippety snips. Oh, I have to really watch my fingers, guys, because I still can't feel good. So I don't need to cut my finger and not even realize it, right? Let's see. Okay. Trying my best to use these 3 fingers. Okay, so now that you see me make 1, 2, whatever it is we did. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and they did another renal panel and some more blood work because my kidney function is not where it should be. So, yeah, it's not where it should be. So they are checking that again, and he also said that all of my other numbers were good. Oh, that's so pretty. We're probably going to have to straighten this one up, but we can do that. He said with all of my other numbers being really good, especially, you know, the ones that pertain to your muscles, that he is sending me somewhere else because he thinks there may be nerve damage. He has had me, I guess maybe it's 11 days now. He's had me on a peel for the nerves. Like, not the mind nerves, although I may need to be on that. But for actually the nerves in my hand. So he was really, excuse me, hoping that that would help, but they are just not cooperating. And although, having said that, they are much better today than they were yesterday, because again, yesterday I couldn't even stand for anything to touch this area here. It was like really, really sensitive. And today it is not that bad. That's really why I've got to... Y'all, I even had to take the lid off of this and run hot water in it to get it going and stick something down in there. But it's still not right. Okay. Oh, we didn't put any glue down here, you silly goose. Yeah, we did. We put it on the right spot. Yeah. That would be me. Of course, not putting it where it's supposed to go. Oh, how pretty is this one? Alright, so let's go ahead and... fold it. Hopefully that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's in the crease enough, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So, let's cut it first because I know it is all uneven at the top, and then we will put our thumb holes in it. Just want to take off a tad. Oh, it moved. Let's try that again. Hold this down, Lori. Okay. Yep, that's much better. Okay, go down. Don't need to be cutting anything. Like fingers. Alright. That's fixing to fall on the floor. I'm sitting it on the up on the corner of my trash can, so it is closer. Okay, oh, see that hurt. That just a tad, but you know what? We're going to keep going because it's okay. So yeah, they haven't, they didn't call yesterday after I left, or today with the appointment for the specialist they're sending me to, or the doctor they're sending me to. So that's going to go like that, guys. So pretty. Okay, let's see where we are time-wise. Okay, 20 minutes. So we're going to do one more because I do have one of her other kits that I really like. Let me see. You guys will probably laugh at this because, you know, but I'm going to try. Let's see if I could get this down in here. See, it goes all the way down in there. I don't know why it's not wanting to come out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, see, that's better. All right. Thank you, pink safety pin. Okay, so we'll put that back. Put that back there, and I made a mess on there, so we'll do that. And throw that away. Okay. So, I'm going to take this and put it back on here. And I have absolutely no idea what I did with my paper clip. So, let's just try and grab another one. Okay, so now, let's try to use these fingers and get this paper clip back on there. Okay. Good job. Awesome. Okay, we got it. Alright, so this is another kit, and it's also from Luna Ruzu Co., and it's called Baby Blues. These are really pretty. So let's see if we can find a couple of these. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty, that we want to put together. That's really bright. Alright, so this one will be good to actually do something there. Like glue something there. No, I don't really like that. Okay, let's see. Let's backtrack. This is a beautiful kit. I think I'm going to do those two. And this one. And I think this will be our last one, guys. Because I'm going to rest the fingers and hopefully come back and do, what am I going to come back and do? Week 34. Hopefully. That is my plan anyway. Okay, so I could just set those there. Okay, so on this one, we're going to do it this way. And actually that has a, let's see if we can cut just a tad bit of this off, because looks like you can see that white border, and I cut absolutely nothing because I didn't have it over far enough. And okay, come here, paper. Okay, I think that one's good. Okay, so this is going to go here. Yeah. So I'm going to put the glue on here. Really like this project. So after I got done with my primary, he extended my leave for 14 days so that they could try to get the appointment for me. Well, Monday's a holiday, so you know it'll be Tuesday before they call me with anything. So totally forgot about that. So that's just, you know, the clock's ticking. I'm so ready to get well enough to where I can go back to work, because you know I love my job, I love to work, and I'm ready to get back to my friends and everybody. So yeah, we'll probably have to cut this one down too, but that's okay. And I think we're done with that glue. And these guys, depending on what paper you use, or you know, whatever it is you want to do, you can dress these up. I'm doing no dressing today because I'm doing good, I think, to do what I'm doing. That one, well, sliding out of my hands. I did do those right side up, right? Yeah, paid attention for once, right? And we will fold this one over. That looks so crooked. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. And ouch, this one. Okay, should be all we need those for. All right, so now we want to see where we want our pocket to go. I'm thinking I want my pocket to go there. Okay, so there's one. And then this pocket, we will go about there, I think. Yeah, we're way off, but it'll be okay, guys. No problem. Okay. Then we do the glue here. Okay, so when I left that appointment, he extended my leave for 2 more weeks till September 15th, tentatively. That's a tentative date. you know, barring how long it's going to take me to get in to see the specialist. And, okay. Yeah, and see what he says. So I think he is going to be able, excuse me, to do some kind of test to see if there is actual nerve damage or if, you know, I just need more time because, again, if you saw my health update and what all happened, you know, my hands being in that state where they were, you know, distorted and cramped up and locked up the way they were for so long, I think is, you know, a good explanation as to why it's taken it so long. But I'm so excited about how this one feels today. So, I left that appointment and then had to go to my, I went to my gastro doctor for a liver scan for the old fatty liver to see what stage I was. And I don't think that's a good place to do that at. Let's go more like there. See how that does. Okay, let's see if that's more. Yep, that's better. Yeah, so I had to go to my gastro, and we're gonna cut that off up there, and have the liver scan. So that was fun. But, yeah, so I am, I should have brought the paper in with me, but I am a, stage 3 fatty liver. So that's not good. I can't hold that down. Yes. Is that getting dull? I thought it was supposed to sharpen itself. But anyway, I am a stage 3 fatty liver. And I do believe I've told you guys that my grandmother, my mom's mom, we don't need to glue anymore. We can put it away. Actually died of non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver at 34 with 3 babies, 4 young daughters. My mom was actually 9. So 9, 8, 7, 6. So Aunt Linda would have been 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aunt Gloria would have been 12. And Aunt Pat would have been 15. And yeah, so that's not good that we have a family history. But they are going to watch it really closely. And there's no, I think it's called fibrosis or something like that. So that's good. So that, if I had that, those are the like spots or places that could, oh, look how pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. I love it. Okay, let's get out what we did. So, yeah, so there was none of that. So, that is good. And so they are just going to do a recheck. I'm going to tidy up while I finish telling you. They're going to do a recheck in 6 months. They did recommend that I go ahead and have my colonoscopy, which I have had to cancel twice already. I originally had it scheduled for September the 6th. Yeah, September 6th. But with being in the hospital and even though I don't know that I necessarily believe it. However, with my discharge paperwork saying that I originally lost my potassium due to diarrhea, the prep for the colonoscopy, like, when I was thinking about that and they were telling me that I needed to schedule my colonoscopy, I, pretty much went into, excuse me, panic mode and, have lots of anxiety with that. So I told them I would let them know. It was actually yesterday I went. I'm Friday when I'm filming. So I told them I would let them know after my doctor's appointment with my primary, who's been over my care, who's read over all the notes and knows exactly what happened in the hospital when I got his advice. And he said he was totally comfortable with it because the prep, it only lasts one day and it's not, diarrhea for days and days and days. So he made me feel better about that. So after my liver scan, I did schedule mine. It is Wednesday the 13th, so it is week after next because this week I've had a really, really rough week. It is September 1st when I'm filming. I will probably set this to go up on Saturday the 2nd. But we've had a really rough week. I've had one day where my hands hurt so bad I just cried all day. And then I had another day where I was just super, super emotional, so then I cried all day. And then had a couple of so-so days. And then, unfortunately, on Wednesday, the 30th, we had noticed that our cat, Little Puss, was, like, drooling and, taking her paw and, rubbing the, it would have been the left side of her mouth. And I said, well, maybe she has like a toothache, an abscess tooth or something. So we made her a vet appointment, and that was on Wednesday, I believe, which was the 30th of August. And unfortunately, within 5 minutes of being there, and it had also like, the day before I made the appointment, I was like rubbing her and she was actually looking at me because normally we rub her from the top. That's what she likes. But I was actually, rubbing mainly the right side of her face because the left side was what was bothering her. And I actually, ended up looking at her square in the face, and her little bottom jaw was moved over. It was not lining up to the top jaw, and I was horrified. And so I called the vet right then, showed my husband, and so we called the vet right then. That was on Tuesday. They were able to get us in Wednesday morning, and, within 5 minutes found out that she had a cancer called SCC. I, can't say it. That's the abbreviation for it. If you just do SCC in cats or SCC, cancers in cats, it will come up. And you can educate yourself on that way. And the fact that the tumor was already large enough to shift her bottom jaw. And it's a cancer for which there is no cure. So, sorry guys. Our little puss that we had, for almost 17 years, crossed over the Rainbow Bridge on August the 30th, Wednesday. And yesterday, as we did have her cremated because we wanted to bring her home, we have on our entertainment center like a little shrine for past loved ones, whether it be a human or a pet. We have another cat, AJ, who is up there, who is cremated. We have T-Bone, which was a miniature Chihuahua who never got over 2.3 pounds. I believe he was 17 or 18 when he passed. And he's actually the one that was my kids' grow-up dog, if you will, their childhood pet. He's up there. We have, excuse me, we have Paw Paw's Georgia Bulldog ball cap up there with a red rose, because red roses was his favorite. a red rose from the top of his casket under the bib. And of course he died in, I believe it was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. 18, 19. I think that was it. 18. So of course that rose is black now, but that rose is still under his bib. And although I don't have very many, I love the, I believe they're called willow angels. And I showed them to my husband. I'm like, if you're out and about or you ever see any on Marketplace, please get them for me. I love those little angels. But, yeah, got a call yesterday as soon as I got done with the gynecologist. Not gynecologist, my goodness. Gastro. Telling me that her ashes were ready. So, I went straight there to bring her home. Let my husband see. They had made us, and I did post pictures on Instagram and Facebook, but they had a heart mold, and they did her little paw, her right paw. And they gave us a carnation and a nice little note, which was very nice. And with her remains, we got like a certificate of cremation. So, yeah, she is now up there. I have ordered, because she's just in a little tin. So later we are going to order a different urn to put her ashes in. And, but I did order, a necklace to put, some of her ashes in. I'm not sure if I will actually, it's a necklace. And it has a oval shaped spot, and it's pink, and it's, like silver. I'll show it to you guys when it comes in. It's supposed to be in Sunday, I believe. To put some of her ashes in. Not sure if I'll wear it as a necklace or if I will hang it from the mirror in my car, which is where my vial of Aunt Linda's ashes are. So I take her with me everywhere, and I can then take Little Puss with me everywhere. I did end up getting a set of 3 bracelets that you also put ashes in. So those, of course, I will put her ashes in and wear those. And I will show you guys those. So, yeah. Very emotional week. You know, with just things being emotional. Me being over-emotional, I think, these days. I know that I have to put all of my trust and faith in the Lord, that He has me and He will heal my hands at His own time, because I know He has the power to do so. And so if you guys don't mind, please keep praying for me on that. Like I said, big difference today. So I'm really, really hoping that will continue, and that my hands just need more time, and pray that there's, you know, no nerve damage, because they're saying nerve damage can be corrected because no nerve was severed. And I think even that could be corrected, but it's saying it could take up to 6 months. 6 months to a year to 2 years, which I don't have. I have to get back to work. So, there's that. But yeah, so this is what we made today, and this is week 33 of Rachel's #Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and these are signature inserts. So we have this one, which was a prototype with our wonderful Eiffel Tower upside down. And then we have this one. Hey, Mama. Hey, baby. That is Layla, and she doesn't come out much. She is our other cat. She is solid white with blue eyes. And when Little Puss was here, she pretty much stayed in the laundry room because they didn't get along, and Little Puss rules. So we still have a cat, and her name is Layla. Like I said, she didn't ever come out and socialize much, so yeah, a lot less talking about her, but she is a sweetheart as well. A bit skittish, she still is, but she's starting to warm up. The only problem now is, like, she just came, Bella was over here in her bed in my craft room, and Layla came just inside the door of the craft room, meowing, woke up Bella. Bella took off after her, so now she's back in the laundry room on top of the freezer, which is where she likes to stay. Alright, guys. sorry about the rambling. Thank you all so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you all so much for your prayers. I really do appreciate it. I am feeling really good, so I'm going to go rest the old hands and fingers for just a bit and hopefully come back with week 34 of Rachel's hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And then I will have week 35, which she posted today. I'm trying to get caught up on those. If nothing else, my goal right now is just to get caught up on her challenge and continue doing it. So it may just be one video a week of me doing her challenge, or I may try to do a few other things. It's just going to depend on how the hands and fingers cooperate. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all the prayers. You guys have absolutely no idea. Those who have reached out, those who have helped my husband and I, you have absolutely no idea how much it means to me that you guys helped us with monetary donations. And again, we are still in a struggle with finances, I'm not going to lie. So, you know, if you would like to help us during my recovery, I will have a link to my PayPal down below. It will be my, well, it won't be a link to my PayPal unless I can figure that out. Maybe I can figure that out. But it will be my email address that I use for my PayPal. If you would like to help, just send it through there. We appreciate it more than you know. Your generosity just means the world to us. All right, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. It's going to take this forever to upload. I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful holiday weekend. Enjoy your extra day off if you get it. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.